Okay, nice. We're going to do this instead, where we go Goblin Barrel. And we're going to Evo Snowball because he has to play a troop of some sort. Nice, nice. And it gets pulled back. And it gets cold pulled back, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Ooh, what is up, gamers? What if I told you that Mirror was actually a good card? Honestly, I'd probably be lying, but this deck right here actually works. As someone who lives and breathes Clash Royale, I am always aware of new decks that are popping up. And at first glance, you might look at this deck and think, okay, it's kind of weird, it's kind of average, it low-key looks like a mid-ladder deck. But trust me, this deck works. The combination of the Goblin Barrel and or Evo Goblin Barrel followed up by a Snowball makes it so hard to properly defend this deck. It's similar to those really annoying drill decks where they go drill and they just snowball your troops away. You can do that with this deck too. I know it's weird and I know it's different, but you have to appreciate a deck that uses Mirror. You never see this card. So by the end of today's video, it is my goal to convince you to give this deck a try. Just like I somehow convinced all of my channel members to join the community. Thank you so much for the support. I couldn't do it without you. And that officially concludes my Yap session. Let's go ahead and get into the games with this crazy good Mirror deck. All right, into our first match of the video. This guy has a top 900 finish, so rip me. So Mirror, dude, finally good. Finally good in the meta. It's kind of nice to see Mirror and Clone as like viable decks. You don't ever see Mirror decks. You don't ever see Clone decks. Oh no, don't tell me this guy's running like Goblin Giant, Rage, Goblin Curse. Yep. Pekka, bro. Pekka in the back. I cannot believe that that's just like a viable play. All right, we're going to Cannon Cart into it. He might just go Goblin Giant in front. And I don't 100% know what my best course of action is. I think to cycle to my Rascals would be like a decent play. No, 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 no. Oh, I meant to block. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Nice. He actually messed up that lightning because he didn't hit the bandit. But even so, bro, he still's able to defend, dude. What a... It still baffles me that like those types of plays are viable. It actually kind of makes me angry, even for a top 1000 player. So anyways, about the deck, I think Snowball is the best small spell in the game, especially after the balance changes. He's probably... How much do you want to bet he's just going to ignore this, bro? Nice. At least he raged. That's really, really big for us. All right. He might Evo Pekka in front. I don't think he has enough, though. Okay, we're going to do this. He's not back to lightning yet either, so this will be okay. Nice. Okay. I want that Cannon Cart to live, but I don't think it's going to. It does. Nice. That's huge. Defending this is going to be absolutely not great for me, though. I just want to deal as much damage onto the Pekka as I can, so that's why that Cannon Cart surviving was really, really big. All right, we're going to get a Princess in the back, and Rascals are going to be our best friends. I know he has a Lightning, right? We figured that out, so we're going to go, like, Rascals over to the side like this. And he might push opposite lane. Yeah, he does. Okay. Let's keep this Princess alive. And then we'll get our Dark Prince down. And I don't know if I can do much better than this. Oh, my God. And Pekka still gets a shot. 2 shots? That's... Okay. I haven't even been able to go for a push. Like, literally this entire time, I have not been able to go in for a push. I'm going to go for a prediction Snowball here because I'm thinking he'll play... Oh, he goes for the arrows. I didn't know he had arrows. He hadn't played arrows all game. So he has 3 spells, arrows and lightning. So he can just lightning me out, unfortunately. Let's go like this to predict the skeletons. Yep, easy. Easy prediction. We have to try and take his tower, honestly. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, maybe some cheese here. Maybe some cheese here. Nice, okay. He doesn't know we have Mirror. So we can go like this, and we can go for the prediction Snowball onto some troop that he has to play. Nice, and that's going to be tower down. Can we defend? Probably not, but that's okay. I think I just let that tower go because I can't really defend it anyway, right? Or I was never going to be able to defend it anyway. So we're going to go Rascals here. And he can rage, but we're going to keep our tower. But I'm worried about Pekka on the other side. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. I'm going to have to Evo Snowball to reset it. No, 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 we're good. We can keep our tower. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, this actually isn't horrible, believe it or not. Okay, he has arrows, though. Yep, that's fine. If he's using the arrows there, if we bring this back, it would be a crazy first game against, like, kind of a degenerate matchup, to be honest. Okay, like I said, I don't know if we could have played much better up until this point. I'm going to Cannon Cart against my better judgment. I need to try and catch him, like, sleeping. Oh, but it's so hard not to give him lightning value. So let's do this right away. Nice, that's pretty good for us. Okay, Bandit as well. I'm going to have to go for the defensive Evo Snowball. There's really nothing else I can do here. Otherwise, I'm just going to completely lose my entire tower. So let's go ahead and get this down. Nice, he wasted his lightning, so we can go for the Cannon Cart. And we actually beat this super degenerate deck, dude. I'm beside myself. What a comeback. Let's go Princess, because he's going to go arrows, so Princess should put it into snowball range. No way, dude. I got to give him the wow. I cannot believe he lost that game. Let's go, dude. That is so not easy. Weird way to start the video, but we'll take it. We'll see you in the next one. Huge comeback, dude. That felt so good. You all know the feeling when you just like lose a tower right away and you just feel like you're a better player and you feel like you can bring it back. My man said, wow. Oh, God. Oh, geez. We're just going to keep dropping the heart emoji. Let's go put this in the back here. Kind of looks like it could be Royal Giant. I feel like that's one of the only decks that still runs E-Spirit. Could be wrong. I think it might be an overcommitment to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I like getting King Tower activated. Probably a Mortar deck, though. That's my thoughts now. Okay, interesting plays. I'm going to go for super low Rascals just because of that Fisherman here, even though Cannon Cart should clean it up. Could be Graveyard. Could be a lot of things. I like the Rascal split there because I'm going to need additional support with the Witch. Okay, we need a spam here. I don't want to eat too much RG damage. I don't have a building or anything like that, so 2 RG shots is really all that I can afford to take. Nice. We're in a good position here. We're set up to go opposite lane, and we can go for some barrel cheese. Nice. Eat that entire Rascal girl. Okay. So some homemade RG deck. Probably has Evo Witch in it. And let's find out what his answers to our barrel are. The way you want to do it is you want to use Mirror to outcycle their barrel counters, and then you can just go for a barrel snowball. And it's just awful for them to defend. Princess is going to be great here. Okay, so we didn't see a great small spell from our opponent. All right, we have Princess here. It'd be a really bad ability just because... Oh, Lightning. Interesting. Good to know that he has... I guess RG Lightning makes sense, so I shouldn't be too surprised. All right. All righty here. I'll just go ahead and cycle my Snowball. I want to get to my Evo 1 anyway. I can see the Witch possibly being problematic for us. We're going to go Bandit at low Elixir. Ooh, great timing, honestly. Ooh, we're in a really good spot here. Okay, since he just used his log, let's do this. We can just ignore the Fisherman. And then we could Ooh, great timing. Great timing. Oh my gosh. That timing, like, arguably could not have been better. Nice, dude. This is going to get so much damage. It's already getting so much damage. Nice. Okay. I need to be careful here, though, because he's probably going to go for the RG. So let's get our Dark Prince up high, just where he can't get, like, an easy Lightning. And if he goes for a Lightning, it'll be bad because we're pressuring with the Bandit. Nice. Dark Prince should clean that entire thing up. I'm going to split Rascals at the back. And Princess is going to live, dude. That is huge. That is so big. Let's go like this to maybe, you know, catch something and protect it. Nah, we don't protect it, but our Cannon Card is going to live. Unless he pops the ability. Let's get a second Princess down to support. Ooh, weird Lightning. Okay, we're going to go ahead and spam him here because of that Lightning. And whatever side he doesn't log, I might just go for... No, I'm not going to Evo Snowball. I thought about it. Okay, nice. We're going to do this instead, where we go Goblin Barrel. And we're going to Evo Snowball because he has to play a troop of some sort. Nice, nice. And it gets pulled back. And it gets cold pulled back, dude. That's crazy. Okay, nice. He will probably go for the RG here, so we have our Rascals ready. Nice. He said good game. It is going to be a good game. He might just throw in the towel low-key. If we play this perfectly, it'll be really hard for him to actually defend. Okay. We just have to avoid giving him, like, really, really good lightning value. Okay, we're going to go for a Snowball here. I might actually keep my Princess alive. It would just be a bonus if she lived, but it's not, like, necessary. Okay. And one thing about this deck is not having a big spell can be kind of annoying. So, but you can almost always outcycle. Like, he's going to have to log this. Oh, he doesn't log. That was smart that he didn't log, honestly. All right, fair enough. My man saving his log for this moment. Yep, well played. Well played. He's just making me work for it. Okay, Rascals here are going to be fine. I'm going to actually go for the Snowball as well because I just want to slow this down as much as possible. I'm going to start pressuring the opposite lane so that way I have that as an option. So, like, Real Barrel is going to go over on that side. My man is trying to bring it back, just like I did last game. I totally respect that. He can get an RG down here. I need to be careful of that. Yep, so we're going to go high Cannon Cart here. And we're going to go for a really nice defensive Snowball to save us. Nice, okay, we live. And we're going to get another Rascal girl down here. Cannon Cart turns into a building. Beautiful. Let's go Princess at the bridge. And we can hopefully catch a Fisherman in the middle. Nah, it doesn't do it. My man just started to turn up. And not a lot I can do about it. We just got to keep applying pressure, trying to catch him without his defense. Okay, I'm just going to go for a Snowball once again. This deck is starting to get annoying for me. Okay, Evo Barrel is going to be kind of our time to shine. And he can't really break through in time. He can only go for a lightning cycle. So we're going to go ahead and probably steal the win here. That got drawn out longer than it needed to. I'm not going to lie, that can happen with this deck. But a win is a win. We're going to hold it. We're going to keep grinding. All right. This guy's been playing for 9 years. And he had Golem in his banner. We might be cooked. This deck has so much outplay potential, though. I feel like you can win any matchup with the mirror cheese. Sorry, I took a drink and I didn't think I was going to get into a game. All right, let's go Princess at the Bridge.
Let's go.
Well played, my guy. Bandit is great here. It's only 3 elixir and it threatens to take like half of his tower. So I'm okay if he ignores this to an extent. And then Cannon Cart like early. And then Dark Prince as well. Nice. So he ate so much damage there. We're going to have to wait and try and get a well-timed snowball. The second life of this Cannon Cart is going to be great. Let's go ahead and do this. Nice. And look at that Cannon Cart. Okay, so we aren't able to punish the pump, but that's okay. We don't really have a great punish for it anyway because it's not like we have a big spell. I don't know if with my hand I could have done much better, so interesting. Golem pump decks are... I don't want to say they're no skill. They're hard to play. They're hard to play at a competitive level. I'll give them that. I kind of have to defend this. So Rascal Boy is going to do a great job. Good on me not to panic there in that situation. I would love to bait out a small spell here. So let's go Bandit. Okay, let's do this. I want him to panic. I actually should have delayed the barrel a little bit because now he could get a lot of value. The good news is that's going to take care of the pump if he doesn't play anything, which might not seem like a lot. And it also might do a lot of damage on the crown tower. So even if we're in a situation where we can't defend, which we probably are, we might be able to defend because of our Evo Snowball, though. So we'll just see. We did so much damage to his tower. All right, let's see what he's got here. We're going to wait like a little bit longer. Nice, nice. And we're going to get a Princess down. Dude, that is crazy. Evo Snowball is mad underrated on defense. Holy crap. Nice, bad arrows. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go like this. Rascal Boy, I kind of played him in the wrong lane, so I'm going to have to go for last second Bandit. I can't let this tower get too low. Nice, that was good for me. We're going to do this, actually. Nice, great timing, great timing, great timing. Okay, he can't really stop the 3 crown at this point. Like, he just can't. If he does, he just completely doesn't support his Golem. So yeah, GG's. People like this are why people to say Golem's no skill. Easy win there, just a great outplay. We'll see you in the next one. All right, up here against Luca. My man looks like he likes Hog Rider. That'll be interesting. Hog's not a great matchup for us just because of the lack of building and things like that. But there are outplays that you can make. You can usually outcycle, well, not outcycle their log, but bait out your log and go like mirror snowball. But the defense can just be tough in general. Let's find out, though, if he's running like 2.6 or Hog EQ. Cannon Cart Snowball is really good against Hog Rider. Yeah. I think with King Tower activation, it full counters. No, I think that... Dude, that is a nice defense. The only problem is I have to spend 7 elixir there. Kind of a bad Firecracker because it doesn't help out with the Cannon Cart, and it gives me a free King Tower activation. So yeah, I don't think that's that great of a play. Alright, we got our King Tower activation, but like I said, Hog is just not ideal. It's not an ideal matchup. I'm gonna go Dark Prince like this so it charges. I also thought he was gonna Hog. That's kind of why I did that. Okay, interesting log. Okay, wait, I have an idea. His cycle is really awkward to defend this. He said good luck, I know. Alright. Like, actually, his cycle is horrible to defend this. Nice. Just loses his tower instantly. Nice, nice. No, he didn't lose his tower. Okay, we do need to be careful here, but... Snowball and Cannon Cart full counter. Not like this, though. He's gonna get one shot here. All good. All good. I wanted to take care of the Firecracker. My man is not having it. I don't think he's a fan of my deck. I'm going to keep it a buck. Let's go Princess right away because if he logs it, I'm fine. He doesn't have Firecracker. Nice. Dude, this is going to get like 3 shots. He really should pop the ability here. He knows he has a good matchup, I feel like, because he keeps saying good luck. He can... The sad thing about this is no matter how good of a start I have, like, this is actually crazy winnable for him. Just because of the essence of Hog against my deck. If he starts defending perfectly, there's not a ton that I can do. So I might try and bait him a little bit. I think that's a decent play, is to go in for like a bait. You'll see what I mean. Okay, yeah, I think we can go for a bait here where he will log the wrong side. I'm hoping he logs the wrong side. Yeah, nice. So look at the right side. Not as much damage as I would have wanted, though, TBH, but damage is damage, so I won't complain. He's definitely going to go for a hog here. I wasn't born yesterday, so I'm ready for that. Yep. No damage, really, other than some Firecracker chip. Bandit's going to do nice here. If we defend well, we, like, I don't want to say... We shouldn't lose from this position, but easier said than done. He's going to be back to a hog here real fast. Just be ready for a Firecracker. He's not really playing his Firecrackers as well as he, like, could be. Nice. Princess is going to lock on there. That's absolutely huge. Okay, now we can go for, like, our shenanigans with the barrel snowball, and I think we instantly, like, just win. Yeah, let me go like this. And then we can go for a snowball here. Nah, he got back to log so fast. That's crazy. That's another reason why this deck is like, not that great for us, because of how fast the cycle is. So even when we do, like, those shenanigans, it, like, doesn't always work. See, now, and this is where I'm like, it's so losable. Yeah, I'm gonna apply some pressure opposite lane. I need to. I just need to. I can't let him continue to press me. And that's actually going to win us the game here, because he just burned his log, and now we can snowball back the Firecracker, and we can kind of give him the well-played back. Let's go, dude. Beating Hog with this deck is not easy. I'm happy with that win. Super satisfying. It is possible if they suck like this guy. We're going to see you in the next match. All right, next match here against Dilly. 6 years played. Let's see what we can do. We're going to definitely show him something new. I guarantee you this man has not seen this deck before. All right, Bandit. 1 elixir less, and it should force out a good response from him. Rascals here do a sneaky amount of DPS, so I was going to say, it should stop the Ram Rider. Don't get on my tower. Nice. That's huge. He totally thought that was going to get on the tower. Okay, he spent a lot here, so we're going to be really aggressive. Like, that was just an expensive play overall. He can't defend everything. Nice, so he's going to eat those Rascals probably. Beautiful plays. Beautiful understanding of his deck and how much it cost. I'm going to save my snowball if he goes for, like, a freeze or something. It shouldn't do that much damage. Like, more than we... Not as much as we got, so it's totally worth it. Great start. He's running, like, a bridge spam deck. At least that's what it feels like. I'm going to overspend on this. I'm going to spend 1 more than he spent. Nah, I had a feeling he was going to go for some, like, shenanigans like that. That's fine. A little bit of damage. Nothing really to write home about for my boy. You will have to go for, like, a defensive Ram Rider or something. Heads of Golden Knight. I want to try and keep my Rascals healthy again. Does this not dash? Oh, I didn't dash last time. Why didn't it dash last time? Clearly I don't know the spacing, but last time I didn't dash. That sucks. Let's do this because he can't ignore it. I know I have more damage in the opposite lane, but he can't ignore that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't take out my cannon cart. Let it live, please. Okay. All right. Dude, that did so much damage. What am I doing? All right, let's get this princess down. Oh, that was just so unfortunate. The Golden Knight literally, like, sold the game for us in that instance there. Let's go like this to kite it away. I want to keep my princess alive as well. Okay, our good start just got taken away from us. Dark Prince here. Okay, that's fine. We can ignore that fisherman, and we will ignore that fisherman. Oh, Rascals were supposed to tank, and they didn't tank. Oh, that's okay. That was a really bad Pekka, in my opinion. I think that was a horrible Pekka. Dude, Pekka's such a hard card to use, like, well. I feel like I never see anyone use the Pekka, like, properly. Okay, I'm down to tower trade here if he... Yeah, okay, no. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Nice. That's going to be tower down. And he can take our tower, but we're in, like, a pretty good spot. Actually, I don't think he can if we go Rascal Snowball. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Ah! He might have a lightning, though, so we got to apply pressure. This deck oftentimes runs lightning. But we brought it back. We had the lead. We sold with the Rascals, and we brought it all the way back. Let's go. GG's to this guy. Satisfying victory. We're going to see you on the next one. I didn't too likely our last match of the video against a 9-year veteran. That's impressive. All right, let's go ahead and do the Bandit here. I could have gone Snowball, but this is fine as well. This deck tends to do very, very well against a lot of different cycle decks. This guy's been in the game for 9 years. Let's see if we can surprise him with some new tricks. Try and get this Bandit onto the tower. Oh, it almost worked. It scared him, though, so that's what matters. My man said, wow. I know. I had a feeling he was going to do that. Yeah, let's go Cannon Cart here. Cannon Cart plus Princess are going to do okay. I would like for the Cannon Cart to live. Nice. This is great, actually. We're going to have some nasty counter pushes. Even if he gets a little bit of damage, that's fine. That was a really aggressive play that we went for. Just my luck. Another hog deck. Okay, what does he do here? He has to still spend on the princess? Nice. I think he's low-key in trouble here. I'm going to wait for the log. Okay, now we can do this. And we can snowball. And I feel like there's, like, not a lot that he can do here. Nice. Great snowball. Great snowball. Dark Prince are going to clean everything up, dude. Let's go. And just like that, dude, one play was all that it takes to put you in a winning position. Let's go like this here. A little slow on my rascals because I was yanking my own chain. But that was a nice play. That was a really nice play. If I played the snowball a little better, we would have gotten even more damage because it would have just full countered the Evo Skeletons. Oh, come on, Rascal Girl. Oh. All right, it's never over against Hog because we do not have a good building. So I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But I will leverage my princess. And I will leverage my Evo barrel. As much as I can. All right. What does he do? Does he go early night? We're just going to let this go. Let's do this, because Bandit will be alive for a little longer. Come on, tank, tank, tank. Nice, left side, left side. Dude, why did he log that side? That's interesting to me. We need a block because of the hog. Exactly, exactly. That's why we blocked. Let's go ahead and snowball. I don't want to eat a hog shot here. It's a good use of the Evo snowball, in my opinion. We're going to sneak into Princess. He's not going to be ready for it, and now he has to log, so we can go like this. Oh, my man, you have to log. You have to log. That's too much Princess damage to take, in my opinion. If I'm him, that's what I'd be thinking to myself. Also, Hog Poison is a crazy deck archetype. Okay, now at this point we can just spell cycle, so we should be okay. I'm just not going to compromise any defense, and we should be okay. Cool. Like I said, yep, that's fine with me. Rascal's off to the side. Nice, he wasted his log. GG's. We're going to go ahead and give him the little smoochy face. Really well played to us. Like I said, beating Hog is not easy, but there's so much outplay potential. We're going to hold that dub. I'll catch y'all in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. This is the deck one more time in case you want to try it for yourself, which you should. It's really fun. And when was the last time you used Mirror? It's kind of a card that is weird. Like I said, it's like Clone, so you have to appreciate a deck like this coming along and actually being good in the meta. So I hope you enjoyed the content. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in another one of my videos real soon. Peace out!